All right, finally I can actually record this in some peace. You know, sometimes when you're doing a vlog, you got to be careful because it's like people like to watch and stuff like that. Kind of makes you uncomfortable. And yeah, but anyway, screw all that. The reason why I'm out here now and it's cold because I wanted a different locale rather than just being at my desk to talk about this type of thing. So I'm using the Pocket 3 right now, the Osmo Pocket 3. And I just saw a video of Tamara Gabriel. I think I'm saying her name right. You know, British chick. I think she's like from London or something like that. At least her accent suggests so. But I've been watching her for a little while, and she always does really good reviews or, you know, good pointers on what kind of tech she uses, you know, things like that. But today I saw this video where she said that she doesn't vlog with the Pocket 3 anymore.
Why don't I use the Osmo Pocket 3 anymore? Maybe that's a little bit dramatic because I still use it, I just don't use it for the same reason that I started out using it for. That same reason I got excited about it in the first place and the same reason I advocated for using it when it first came out.
And I was intrigued when I saw the title, so, you know, because she's always vlogging, doing her thing. So she says that she doesn't vlog with it anymore, but she still uses it. It's not like she's just throwing it in the trash. She's still using it, but she's now vlogging mostly with the action camera from DJI. And I see why. You know, her reasoning behind it. You know, she likes to be, she likes to travel light when she's doing her vlogs, and that makes sense. When she saw the setup, it makes sense because I think carrying this is fine for me. I don't really have a problem with it. But she also made some other points too, especially when it comes to like weather resistant. The Pocket is not weather resistant. If it starts raining right now, it's gonna it's kaput. But it's really good for a lot of BTS stuff. Like she says, she gets it for, and for stuff like this is cool, especially if I'm not walking around with it. Even if I was walking around with it, it's fine. But I get what she means when it comes to the action cameras, which is why I was thinking of getting one myself. And I'm probably gonna really go ahead and pull the trigger, especially since I just got back from my trip. I had my Pocket with me, I had my other camera with me, and she also mentioned that too, is when it comes to traveling light, you know, she doesn't have to bring her mirrorless with her. And that's how I felt too when I was on this particular trip. And when I was on the trip, I had a buddy of mine, he had his action camera with him. And we actually got to talking about action cameras in general and how a GoPro kind of dropped the ball. I was planning on getting one of the Hero GoPros, and then I started seeing the action camera, the DJI ones, and I'm like, wait a minute, I kind of like this setup better. And when it comes to the accessories, it's really good. I didn't even know they have a printer for that thing now. He told me that, and I looked it up. I was like, yo, this is crazy. How cool is that to have a little mini printer if you know you're gonna do that? Because if you're carrying that around, that's not light at all. But if you know you're gonna do that type of thing, or even if you're not bringing it with you, leave it in the hotel or something like that, then you go and grab it and you go get your footage, you get your shots, and you come back and then you can print out some of the photos and have your Polaroids, you know, like the old days, which is cool. I think that's really, really cool. I didn't even think about that. And GoPro is just not innovating like that now. Because I was going to get me a Hero, but after seeing that on this trip, I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with DJI with that when it comes to action cameras. Now, the thing about the Osmo not being weather resistant, I don't think it's that big of a deal because they have a lineup of action cameras. Like, what's the point of having, you know how expensive this thing would be if they weather sealed it and you can take it into the water and things like that? It'll be astronomical. It wouldn't even make sense. I'd rather get the action camera and do, in her video, what she was showing she was doing, she was out in the rain. She had it on a little thingy. She was out in the rain. She was, you know, hiking with it. That makes sense. I take it then. But just a regular vlog, I mean, I wouldn't go as extreme as she is. I get where she's coming from. But for me personally, I really like the Pocket. I'm going to continue to vlog with it, but I am going to add in one of the action cameras. I think it's kind of a no-brainer at this point, because I do get physical with myself, and there are times where I'm just afraid to pull this thing out because it looks like it's about to rain, and I don't want to risk it, you know, getting broken and then having to pay a lot more to get it again, especially with the, you know, tariff situation that's still going on. But now there's talk of a Pocket 4, which I probably will get. I'm probably not going to get it as soon as it comes out. I don't think it makes sense, not for what I'm doing. But besides, I've only had this thing, I've only been using it for maybe since, what, it's 2025? I've been using it since January or February. That's when I opened it. I bought this last year in 2024, like November or December, and didn't even open the thing until January, February-ish. So I still got a lot of time to really use this thing and put it through its paces. I mean, it does well in the cold because, as you can see, I got my scarf on, got my hat, and I'm glad I caught this light. But yeah, I am gonna get an action camera. I understand what Tamara's talking about. It's definitely good use cases. BTS footage with the Osmo absolutely makes sense. And yeah, I just wanted to say that because I feel like a lot of people are buying equipment simply because stuff is new. And buying equipment when they're not even really using it. There's people buying the action camera and they're not doing any action. I mean, it's cool if it's just a plain Jane thing, if you're just gonna use it to have vlogs like we're doing right now. It makes sense, it can do that. It's perfect for that. But the gimbal on this Osmo Pocket, man, is just, I mean, yes, the action camera has in-body stuff, it has that, the IBIS, and but I don't know, man, this gimbal is just shit. I don't know if you can really beat that. Now, I'm really interested in what the 4 is gonna look like. Again, I'm not buying it as soon as it comes out. I'm gonna continue to use this for a while, probably another year or so, and then I'll upgrade if it's necessary. But yeah, I just wanted to say all that. I like Tamara's content, she's dope. And yeah, till the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.